Good morning. Beautiful day down here in South Florida. Getting ready to, not a cloud in the sky, man. Getting ready to brief a 1-versus-1 dogfight today. Got a couple incredible announcements though. Number one, my newest book, my second book is out. It's called COVID Crash: From Panic to Profit. Very excited about that. Long time, man. Long work in progress that is finally complete. I was one of the only financial professionals on the face of the planet to predict the COVID market crash to the day, and we literally made millionaires at Top Gun Options. Just absolutely incredible year of trading last year. So COVID Crash: From Panic to Profit. The link is in the Instagram bio to go grab your copy. If you want an autographed copy by yours truly, head to go.topgunoptions.com/book. You can get an autographed copy of COVID Crash, and you get an autographed copy of From Sea Level to Sea Level, which is my first work. It's on Kindle, it's on Amazon as well. If you want it, and I think I'm doing an audio version as well. I got to get that done. That's on my list of things to do. So COVID Crash: From Panic to Profit. And then tomorrow afternoon, September 10th, I'm actually launching my podcast, the Max Afterburner Podcast. We're going to talk about veterans issues. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about markets. You name it, folks. The Max Afterburner Podcast is going to be awesome. For those of you who, for years, I don't even know what the hell a podcast was. For years, who said, hey, man, you got to do a podcast. Well, I took your advice, and I'm finally doing it. So I'm going to do a podcast tomorrow. I'm trying to get out to... So obviously, the 20th anniversary of 9/11 is it's a pretty poignant anniversary for a lot of Americans, especially, obviously for the people who lost lives and family members. My God, just what a absolutely horrific tragedy. And then 20 years of war in this country, and then Joe Biden to lose it all, man, essentially in a weekend. It's an absolute disgrace. So I'm rambling about it because Top Gun Fighter Foundation is sponsoring Top Gun Fighter Foundation, subtle plug, is sponsoring a couple events this weekend. One, the Warrior Health Foundation event over there in San Antonio. Great event with Sean and his team doing some boot, scoot, and boogie, I think Thursday night is it, or Friday night, or whenever it is, and then doing some shooting. And then the Tailhook Convention, out in Reno. Top Gun Fighter Foundation is one of the largest scholarship sponsors for the Tailhook Educational Foundation. I think it's a $15,000 annual scholarship for a son or daughter of someone who lost their life on active duty in the Navy or the Marine Corps. So I'm trying to get out to one of those events because I was supposed to fly here in Fort Lauderdale over the weekend, and it kind of fell through a little bit. But a lot of good stuff going on. I wanted to give you a quick update. Again, COVID Crash is finally airborne. I wouldn't wish writing a book on my worst enemy, man. It kind of sucks. It's not easy, man, it was an interesting year because I remember at the beginning of this thing, I was one of the guys that called Donald Trump out. I'm like, the dude's lying. He lied on CNBC, the CNBC interview, January 22nd, man, in Davos, sitting there with all the beautiful people. He got all pissed off when the interviewer asked him, like, hey, what's up with this, like, virus over in China? He's like, why are you asking me? Not even in problem, not coming here. I trust Xi, got a great backswing, been to Mar-a-Lago. What are you doing? Come on, stop. And I was like, he's lying, get out of the market, get long volatility and buy puts on the S&P 500. I nailed it the whole way down for a full month. The smart money told you what? Oh, buy the dip. This is the bottom. I'd be a buyer here. I'm nibbling. Misery loves company. They were idiots the whole way down. Every day they told you to buy 1,000 point down, 3,000. We printed money last year, and we had an absolute blast doing it. So in the book, you're going to learn how we destroyed the smart money last year, and going forward, you can too. Because hell, we might even see another COVID crash. Who knows? We got the Lambda variant, the Mu, the Delta. Sounds like Revenge of the Nerds, man. This virus. So COVID crash. Click the link in the Instagram bio. If you want a signed copy, head to go.topgunoptions.com/book, and I'll autograph it to you and get it in the mail. And then tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, whenever it's scheduled for, I'm going to knock out the first Max Afterburner podcast, and we're going to be talking about the anniversary of 9/11. As many of you know, my 9/11 was scheduled to be my first flight as a pilot for American Airlines, man. And I ended up racing out to Naval Air Station Fort Worth and manning a combat air patrol alert with the S-16 guys next door, the Spads. Absolutely incredible day. And then obviously a week later, I got a photocopied letter from American Airlines saying you're furloughed. And that kind of set me on a different path in my life. So looking forward to the Max Afterburner podcast. Looking forward to your feedback on COVID Crash. And I'm looking forward to going out and gunning my wingman today. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and namaste.